Today's date is June 26th, and I'm speaking to Mr. Gerald Rosenfeld, who was a victim of an auto theft. Mr. Rosenfeld, why did you feel it was important to have a stolen vehicle recovery system installed on your Classic?
I just had a feeling that it was time to have LoJack put on my car. It's a show car, and I love my car. I think anybody who has classic cars love them, and I just had a feeling that it was time to put it on.
Okay. How did your stolen 1956 Chevy convertible get stolen and ultimately recovered?
It was taken from behind a 10-foot high steel fence with a bell locking system on it where you had to reach up and do it. And they cut off the lock, they kicked down the door, and they couldn't get through the master locks on the sliding steel door, so they tore off the molding off of the wall to get the car out. They then put it into a cargo trailer that was stolen, and they pulled it with a black pickup that was stolen.
Okay, can you tell me how it was ultimately recovered?
As soon as my landlord notified me that there was a break-in at 6:30 in the morning, I got there and I called the police department and I notified them I had LoJack, and I called LoJack and notified them the car was stolen. They immediately got on it. I can't ask for any better service than what they gave me. Ted, the gentleman who sold me the system, called me several times during other things that he had to do that morning, and within 2.5 hours the car was located, and I was asked to come down and take a look at it.
Can you tell me, sir, what is the value of your car?
My car has an appraised value by Chubb Insurance of $100,000. It's a 56 Chevy Bel Air convertible, totally redone. It was a rotisserie 4,000 miles ago, and it's a very desirable car.
And what would you say to other classic car owners who don't have LoJack?
My suggestion to them is get it before your car disappears. In this day and age of electronics, anybody can find your car, and I just found out that they can get it through any circumstance. So I have a car collection, my son and I, and we're going to install LoJack in all of our cars.
Thank you, sir. Glad we could help you.
Thank you.
There's the front end of this gorgeous black 56 Chevy Bel Air convertible, as we got it back with LoJack. One last question. Have you ever had any other car stolen?
Yes, I had 3 Corvettes, classic Corvettes, 64, 66, and a 67 Corvette stolen in a 3.5-year period. They all had alarms, but not LoJack, because LoJack wasn't around then, and they were all never recovered.
Oh, wow. That's really something. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and I'm glad we could get your car back for you.
I am too. And just for everybody's information, it was just a pure premonition that 5 days before my car was stolen, LoJack was put on. And I can't be happier.
Outstanding.